Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Aiman Mohaimin bin Abdullah. I am a student from UiTM Shah Alam and currently studying in Bachelor of Mechanical Engineering. In this video, I would like to present my proposal for final year project where Prof. Madya, Dr. Azanti Ismail have been a great help in supervising this whole project. And with that, the title of the project is Development of Data Recording System for Compressed Natural Gas. The project's summary of the project is to improve the data recording process for the discharge of compressed natural gas or CNG. This is because the data recording process should be digitalized to improve the organizational effectiveness, time, and workload. Other than that, it is to reduce the usage of paper, reduce time, and gain access of the data all the time. Unfortunately, the data are currently recorded by utilizing a paper sheet and WhatsApp application. Since company Abagas Technology is a supplier of compressed natural gas, it is crucial to keep track of the CNG being discharged to the client and also monitoring the whole process. To make it happen, the data that need to be collect and record are times, date, tube skip number, total discharge for one tube skip, total discharge temperature, and pressure for hourly and daily. Thus, it's possible to complete data recording process without using paper because the real-time online data recording system is an information system that employees can access over the internet. This project is aligned with two of the pillars in the Industry 4.0. The first one in industry is Internet of Things and Big Data. For the literature review, there are 4 lean manufacturing tools implemented for this project. The tools are Kaizen, IoT or Internet of Things, Big Data, and by using Google Data Studio, it can implement all of these tools together. The first one is Kaizen. Kaizen is an innovation related to the improving of management quality. Kaizen also is a continual improvement effort with the primary goal of eliminating waste that does not deliver any value. The benefit of the implementing Kaizen in this project is to boost productivity, gain a competitive edge, and improve overall organizational effectiveness. And to conclude, Kaizen is a concept and a framework that push people to consistently set higher standards for themselves at work. The next one is the Google Data Studio for data visualization. Google Data Studio is a crucial component of managing daily life as well as running business. The main Google Data Studio benefit is to provide data in a visual context to help reader to understand. With that, it helps business to improve their system in management. Data also help business to make more informed decisions in real time. Therefore, it increases the corporate growth. Google Data Studio allow user to connect to the data source, make calculation, dashboard, and special report. And lastly, it is to share and collaborate with others. The third one is the Internet of Things. Internet of Things or IoT are important in this project because Internet is the key in data recording system. IoT is the period in which the Internet evolved and create a worldwide infrastructure for human-machine communication. A platform for connecting objects so that the data gathered about them might use to analyze, interpret, decide, and act on the data and other associated information. To conclude, effective at monitoring production data to ensure the best performance. And lastly is Big Data. Big Data purpose is to reaping in information from a multiple diverse source of database quickly and efficiently. Big data works by data gathered from various websites, database, and mutually incompatible systems can be analyzed and linked. To conclude, it is also to provide a clear picture of the circumstance around specific business and individual, to draw a conclusion and support the effective transfer of knowledge to conduct business objective. Next is a problem statement and objective. What is the problem with the current data recording system? This problem has been identified and listed down in this slide. First is paper data recording sheets and WhatsApp are used as a medium to record data. With that, the paper can easily damage or dirty and make it hard to read. And also, the cost for the data recording also involved the papers and the stationery such as pen and ink to print the paper. And lastly, the worker must go to the office for the engineer to key in the data into Excel. After identifying the problem, these three objectives have been created. First objective is to determine the cause of delay and errors in the data recording process. Second, to develop a platform that converts paper data recording sheets to online digital form. And lastly is to create an online real-time data dashboard for easy monitoring. What is the scope and limitation for the project? The scope is only to record all the data for the amount of CNG or compressed natural gas discharged from the filling station in the company until amount of is discharged to the customer on site. And the limitation is the project is only suitable to use in gas technology. This is because the company has provided the information required to finish the project. Second, utilizing this project with different companies is possible, but require further investigation and improvement. And lastly, the projects also require an on-site trial run for this project to be successful. Next is the methodology. In this methodology, PDCA flow are used for this project, where first is the plan phase. The plan phase for the project is to determine the cause for delay and error in data recording process by using a fishbone diagram and 5 analysis. And for do phase is to deciding all the parameters related information needed for the manual data recording to the digital form. The check phase is to evaluate and run the digital dashboard, compare the manual data recording with the digital dashboard, and differentiate in terms of data recording time, cost reduction because it is to find the improvement in the process. And lastly, this action phase. The X stage is where the approach is complete implement as part of the process after it has been determined that the solution are successful. The methodology also including identifying the root problem of current system. With that, root cause analysis method are used. The first one is fishbone diagram. It can be seen that most of the problem come from the method itself, where the problem is a lot of forking, redundant paper sheet, redundant data transfer from paper to laptop, and it caused a delay and error in data recording process. Next is a 5 analysis. To create a countermeasure, we need to understand and identify the root problem of this project. Therefore, 5 analysis are used. How the 5 analysis works? Okay, first is identify the whole problem, which is the inefficient CNG data recording process. Why this is happening? Because the data recording and sharing process between employee take considerable long time. Why this is happening? Because the data must be collected in manual on-site before transfer to online platform. And what problem this problem create? It is to the online platform only available at the office. And to conclude all, the root of the problem is there is no proper system. After identify the problem, the countermeasure can be created, which is to developing an online system capable of delivering data efficiently to continue to eliminate waste, to improve the efficiency of data sharing and saving, to be more systematic. This is the waste that currently happen with the current system. First is error in data recording. Data recording on paper is ineffective because of the issue it might lead to error in data sharings. Paper can become soils or torn due to the external causes such as water, oil spills, or the way paper is formed during the on-site data recording. The next one is the current time taken for the data recording. Due to the distance from the CNG distribution site to the office, the paper sheets for the data recording at the hourly interval only will be delivered to the company's engineer on the day after. As can be seen in this table, there is 3 tasks and the time taken to complete the task. The first task is the employee need to record the amount of CNG distributed to customer in hourly, where the time taken is 24 hours. The next one, the employee will pass the form to the engineer at the company from the site when it is time to refill a tube skid. The time taken is variable. It is depend on the distance of the site and the company, where it can take from 30 minutes to 4 hours. And lastly, engineer need to key in the data on Microsoft Excel, where it takes more or less 30 minutes to complete this task. Therefore, to conclude, it takes more than 1 day or more than 24 hours to record the daily data for compressed natural gas distributed to customer. And the third one, elimination of a non-value added activities. By eliminating the non-value added tasks, the process may be complete more quickly and the employee's workload are reduced. The first one, the data recording sheets will be given to the engineer after finish on-site recording by workers. Then, the engineer will manually record to the Microsoft Office. As can be seen in the first picture, this is the Microsoft Excel used to key in the data from the paper or hard copy to soft copy, Microsoft Excel. And second, the worker will share the data through WhatsApp after all CNG from the tube skid are finished. WhatsApp's application are used to share the data when the CNG or compressed natural gas is finished distributed to customer. And that comes to the number 3. The engineer will again record the data from WhatsApp to Microsoft Excel, as can be seen in the picture number 3. Okay, so how the new system work and how it can improve the current system? Okay, first, by using Google Data Studio, which is more effective in terms of time, energy, and resources, the process may be shortened. It is possible to make the CNG data collection process more exact, organized, and waste-free. The figure show that the step of Google Data Studio work. The first step is the employee fill the Google Forms using their phone or tablet on site. And then, the data will be converted into Google Sheet automatically. And lastly, the Google Sheet then will be synced together with Google Data Studio, where information about CNG, including the graph, list, will be shared and saved online. Okay, in this project, there is the expected result for this project are divided into 3. First, after this research, project a cycle time reduction and even improve the management workflow performance. And second, at the end of research, where simulation utilizing Google Data Studio should have been inspected and demonstrate the effectiveness of a new management line process. And lastly, to evaluate the existing a new workflow, the simulation will be compared to assess whether it will be efficient and evaluate whether it can be utilized indefinitely until more efficient method is found. Okay, for the future project planning, the completion of the new workflow and dissemination, the trial workflow should be tested and the data will be collected for future research. And second, the data from all existing and the new workflow are being evaluated by comparing and calculating to ensure that the efficiency exceeds the desired goal. Next one, take a look at the industry perspective. In the industry, time and cost are important consideration. Solving problem in industry is not the same as solving problem in university. Because in industry, every decision is made and the risk it can cost the money of the company. Okay, that's all the explanation about the proposal in this slide. This is a Gantt chart for this final year project where it is divided into two, where the final year project 1 is scheduled for this semester and the final year project 2 is scheduled to the next semester. Where you can see in the figure, the yellow is the actual and the blue one is the planning. These are the reference used in this slide. There are 7 references are used, and mostly the reference is in the literature review. Okay, that is all my presentation for this video, and I hope this video helped to explain more about my project, and if there is any question or anything, there is my information that can you use to contact with me, my email and my phone number. Thank you for your time and thank you for listening to this video.